Cheers, Auntie.
Cheers, Johan.
Yeah.
It's
the
subscribe.
most wonderful
that
time
stuff.
of the year. It's better than the Olympics for me.
Yeah.
It's the Lions
Sorry,
series.
there's something flew into my eye.
Hmm.
I've been waiting for this, for the Lions, the first game for a while now.
Yeah.
And we had our expectations.
We had I don't know what to expect because of the Wallabies having been weak for such a long while.
Yeah.
You know, at least since before the last World Cup.
Yeah. I think it was a big, now in hindsight, it was a big thing that they managed to hold on to Joe Schmidt.
Yeah, it helped.
Because he was gone and then he came back.
Yeah.
And I think that really helped them in the end.
But yeah, like, obviously the Lions have a very Irish flavour. So
Yes.
so there was like, they were all over the Wallabies.
Did you see how Welsh it was?
Like spin it in a sort of like a neutral way, but it's like they were all over the Wallabies. But funny enough, they didn't have quite the precision that the Irish usually have.
Yes. Yeah, so they just had all the territory, they made all the play, all those precision passes, behind the back sort of passes that all go to hand and everything at pace.
And their forwards were on top of the Wallabies.
And they just tackle you back every tackle.
Yeah.
Like nobody got over the advantage line.
There were one or two moves that the Wallabies had that I thought I like the shape.
Yeah.
You know, like the lines they were running and that sort of thing. And the dummy runners, etc. But I mean, that was when like they had like the ball twice.
And Jorgensen was really good for Australia, who scored their first try against the run of play.
It was
I think that gave them a little bit of confidence, and they grew in confidence as the game carried on.
Look, it was 3 tries all.
Yeah. Let me just see, 27-19 stats. Like a Kaiser. Yeah. An overview of the game. No data available. Is that for real now? 3 tries all, and
there was just there was a misconversion from the Wallabies. And so this is what I want to how I would sum up the game is. The Lions seemed all over the Wallabies, but yet the Wallabies, I mean, they scored, it was 3 tries all, they missed a conversion. Maybe if they had gotten a penalty somewhere, I mean, what does that put the score at? That puts the score at about 24-27.
Yes.
So I think what would be a worry for the Lions is that even though they had all the ball, they didn't have the scoreboard entirely their way.
They also scrambled well in defence. Like, for us who don't really watch Super Rugby anymore, it's sort of almost like a bunch of unknowns to us.
Yeah.
You know, there are a few guys that I've never heard of. You're sitting with a fly-off that made his first start ever for the Wallabies. I mean, he's got the family name, he's a liner, but extremely inexperienced, a whole bunch of them. Then Ikita's been around for long, but that outside centre is fairly new as far as I can gather. He's a real talent. I mean, that guy.
Is it Swali'i?
Yeah,
Is that his name?
He couldn't get over the advantage line.
Yeah, but yes, he's a big athlete.
Yeah. His name is Joseph Okoso Swali'i.
Yeah.
And obviously he's up against 2 of the best centres in the world, in Tupoloto and Hugh Jones.
Yeah, an Australian.
Yeah. But generally I thought Jorgensen was probably the best player. McWright was busy, and Harry Wilson, the captain, was also good. I thought Alalatua also carried the ball well, and they didn't get scrummed, eh?
Yeah.
They didn't get scrummed at all, which is also
I thought
something.
The scrumming was competitive.
Like, not to be like that, but the Springboks don't really have that much trouble against Australia at scrum time.
Yeah, maybe
it's been a long time that we've been basically scrumming them in games. So for the Lions not to be able to win scrum penalties or get the ascendancy in the scrum against Australia, I think that's somewhere where they thought they would have been better.
Yeah.
Which was tricky was that whenever they got the ball into a good position, they spent very little time in the Lions' half or even quarter. They missed the line outs and missed the line out jumpers every single time almost. And if you look at the result, 27-19 in the end, they might be a little bit worried for the second test.
Yeah. And we spoke after the game and we said, like, can you remember what the Aussie locks even looked like?
Yeah.
They were so not in the game, like in terms of lineouts, in terms of just general play.
Yeah.
That, I mean,
I thought both Porter and Jorgensen looked quite good. I mean, that kick through on
is his name Porter? I thought his name was
Potter.
Okay.
His name's Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yeah.
Yes, I thought Harry Potter was a wizard.
Harry Potter was excellent.
No, but that kick through, it was very, very nearly stayed in field.
Yeah.
And that could have been a try as well. So they dominated, but Australia did very, very well to keep themselves in the game.
Yeah,
it was 24-5 at one stage, but they managed to keep that score down.
Yeah. And I mean, it was that the penalty that made it 27 was there at the end of the game. It was like 73rd minutes or something like that. Like if and it was stupid giving away that penalty. Like if they had kept them out there, scored 2 tries, which they did. I think they scored a try or 2.
No,
it was 1 try. Like, let's say you score on the other end and it's 24-19 and then you for the last 3 minutes have a chance to win it. I mean, that would be awesome.
No, they were just outside that. Obviously you want that 8-point gap to make it easy. But man for man, I think every single Lions player is better than the Australians. And if you look at that, I still think they're going to lose the series 3-0. I don't think Australia will win a game. But they worked really hard. Obviously, it was a huge occasion.
Yeah.
And that also inspired them to play well.
Yeah.
But I still think the second test is going to be a bit of a runaway victory.
It's going to be a runaway.
Yeah.
What I've been thinking about since yesterday is how the Aussies, all they want to do, and how they've been like lobbying World Rugby. And remember when we were in Super Rugby?
Yeah.
They're like, the game is boring. I want to see way more tries. The fans want to see way more tries, and this is the result. This is what we now see from that thinking for how long? For 15 years.
Yeah.
From the Aussies, is a team that if they don't get to run around like they can against the All Blacks, because the All Blacks are also passing the ball around and just playing loose.
Yeah.
This is what happens. You like have nothing.
Yes. Yeah.
You like are relying on like a Jorgensen, is his name? Jorgensen. Like lucky try. The other 2 tries were pretty well worked, I thought.
Yeah.
But this is the problem. You need more. You need like a dead eye goal kicker.
Yes.
You need to be able to maul and to,
Yeah, win all your lineouts and scrums.
Yeah.
That's the start of it. When you
get
get yourself into a good position, you can't lose your own lineout.
Yeah.
If you want to win games.
Yes.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Okay. Cool.
Cheers.
Cheers. Do we